Ultra mid-more dusty drums, almost still. Barely there's a bass beneath the room. Muted piano, pale and suspended. Distant saxophone and trumpets' eyes. I wore a crystal veil over my eyes, so you could not see where the sorrow hides. You call me beautiful under the rain, but beauty is colder when it carries pain. Touch the moonlight, do not wake the glass. I am only passing, too fragile to last. Crystal veil falling over me. I am the silence you were meant to breathe. Crystal veil high above the night. Love me like a vision, then release the light. The piano moves slowly like frost in the air. Each note was a secret no one should share. The saxophone trembled, the trumpet side blew like angels in hiding, still dreaming of you. You reach through the darkness to hold what was near, but I was only starlight pretending to appear. Do not ask for daylight, do not ask me to stay. Some voices are brightest when they fade away. Crystal veil falling over me. I am the silence you were meant to breathe. Crystal veil high above the night. Love me like a vision, then release the light. If my voice remains above you, let it shimmer long and thin, like a silver thread of longing, where the night comes pouring in. If my kiss becomes your winter, if my name becomes your rain, oh, I loved you from a distance, then became the dark again. Crystal veil falling over me. I am the silence you were meant to breathe. Crystal veil high above the night. Love me like a vision, then release the light. Crystal veil behind your eyes. Spurs, dusty drums, almost still. Faint sub-bass under cold smoke. Piano, pale and slow. Distant saxophone in silver fog. There was snow in the smoke when you whispered my name. In a room full of blue and a heart full of rain, I stood by the mirror like a dream half awake, with moonlight on my shoulder and silence on my face. Do not ask me to stay, do not ask me to burn. Some women are winter, some never return. Snow in the smoke, cold on your skin. I am the ghost you keep breathing in. Snow in the smoke, soft in the dark. Love me like a secret, then lose me in your heart. The piano was fading like frost on the floor. Each note was a memory behind the locked door. The saxophone trembled from somewhere unseen, like a lonely confession caught inside a dream. You reach for my shadow with warmth in your eyes, but I was made of midnight and beautiful goodbyes. Do not follow my footsteps, they vanish too soon. I belong to the cold light under the moon. Snow in the smoke, cold on your skin. I am the ghost you keep breathing in. Snow in the smoke, soft in the dark. Love me like a secret, then lose me in your heart. If my voice finds your window when the city turns pale, let it pass like a prayer, let it disappear frail. If my name fills the hallway, if my scent fills the room, know I loved you in silence like a flower cannot bloom. Snow in the smoke, cold on your skin. I am the ghost you keep breathing in. Snow in the smoke, soft in the dark. Love me like a secret, then lose me in your heart. your room. Ultra minimal, dusty drums far and slow. Barely there's a bass under the silence. Do piano in sapphire light. Distant saxophone and trumpet sighs. I left a sapphire on your tongue, cold as the song I never sung. You held the night between your hands, like you could make the darkness understand. The room was still, the ceiling high, a silver tear beneath my eye. You watch me shine, you watch me fade, a holy ghost in velvet shade. Do not call me tender, do not call me true. I am only glowing when I am leaving you. Sapphire requiem, sing me through the blue. I am the silence falling over you. Sapphire requiem, high above the flame. Love me like a vision, then forget my name. The piano moved without a sound, like frozen petals on the ground. The saxophone was lost in rain. The trumpet sighed away the pain. You reached for me with human need, but I was light you could not keep. I gave one breath, one silver smile, then vanished through the empty aisle. Do not ask for daylight, do not ask me why. Some women become echoes when they learn to fly. Sapphire requiem, sing me through the blue. I am the silence falling over you. Sapphire requiem, high above the flame. Love me like a vision, then forget my name. If my voice remains at midnight, let it tremble through the glass. Let it hover like a secret, too beautiful to last. If my kiss becomes a shadow, if my breath becomes the rain, know I loved you from a distance, like a prayer without a name. Sapphire requiem, sing me through the blue. I am the silence falling over you. Sapphire requiem, high above the flame. Love me like a vision, ultra minimal dusty drums, almost silent. Barely there's a bass breathing below. Bitter piano in a velvet eclipse, distant sass and trumpet sighs. I cover the moon with a veil of blue, and stood in the dark waiting for you. Your shadow was trembling against the glass, like a broken confession, too soft to last. Do not ask the silence what it knows of me. I am only beautiful when I am leaving. Velvet eclipse fall over my skin, hide me from the morning, let the night begin. Velvet eclipse, cold and slow and high. Love me like a secret no one can deny. The piano was breathing in ivory smoke. Each chord was a promise, nobody spoke. The saxophone wandered through frozen air. The trumpet sighed softly like an unanswered prayer. You reached for my halo, but touched only rain. I gave you my whisper and took back my name. Do not call me closer, do not call me true. Some ghosts become brighter when they are haunting you. Velvet eclipse fall over my skin, hide me from the morning, let the night begin. Velvet eclipse, cold and slow and high. Love me like a secret no one can deny. If my voice stays above you like silver in the room, let it drift through the ceiling, let it fade into bloom. If my kiss feels like winter, if my eyes feel like flame, know I loved you in darkness, then disappeared the same. Velvet eclipse fall over my skin, hide me from the morning, let the night begin. Velvet eclipse, cold and slow and high. Love me like a secret no one can deny. Velvet eclipse, one breath of light, high in the silence, lost in the night. Sax in the distance, trumpet and rain. I was your shadow, caught dusty brushes, soft and slow. Warm bass moving underneath. Vented piano through amber haze. Smoky saxophone breathing close. Meet me in the velvet room where the candles barely speak, where the shadows touch the ceiling and the rain runs down the street. I can feel your eyes upon me like a secret on my skin. There's something in the silence begging softly to begin. Don't say love too early, let the night decide. Some truths open slowly when there's nowhere left to hide. Velvet room confession, whispered in the blue. I was made of midnight till I fell into you. Velvet room confession, hold me through the sound. Every breath gets warmer when the lights go down. The piano paints the darkness with a wounded little glow. The saxophone keeps circling like it knows what we both know. Your touch is low and tender like a flame behind the rain. I have worn so many goodbyes, but tonight they lose their name. Don't ask me for forever, let the moment rise. I can feel the old cold leaving when you look into my eyes. Velvet room confession, whispered in the blue. I was made of midnight till I fell into you. Velvet room confession, hold me through the sound. Every breath gets warmer when the lights go down. If my voice begins to tremble, let it climb and let it bloom. There is fire underneath me, there is honey in this gloom. If the sax begins to break me, if the bass pulls me near, I will give the dark my sorrow, I will leave my shadow here. Velvet room confession, whispered in the blue. I was made of midnight till I fell into you. Velvet room confession, hold me through the sound. Every breath gets warmer when the lights go down. Velvet room, amber rain. Say it once, say my name. Smoky sack, slow bass flame. In your arms, I'm not the same. Loose dusty drums, slow and unsteady. Soft electric bass beneath the rain. Muted piano in a blue lit room. Distant saxophone fading like mist. The bassline moves under blue rain, like a secret beneath my skin. You watch me through the window light, not knowing where I've been. I carry midnight in my voice and silver in my eyes. A little warmth, a little wound, a little sweet disguise. Do not ask me to explain. Let the shadows breathe. Some hearts only come alive when they are hard to reach. Baseline under rain, pull me slow, pull me deep. I have dreams I never say, I have ghosts I never keep. Baseline under blue rain, hold me where the night feels true. If I fall into the darkness, let me fall with you. The piano speaks in muted chords like smoke behind the glass. The saxophone is far away, still crying for the past. Your hands are warm, your voice is low, you move like candle flame. I was used to leaving rooms, but now I hear my name. Do not promise morning, let the moment stay. Some love turns to music when it cannot find the day. Baseline and blue rain, pull me slow, pull me deep. I have dreams I never say, I have ghosts I never keep. Baseline and blue rain, hold me where the night feels true. If I fall into the darkness, let me fall with you. If my voice begins to tremble, let it rise and fade away. There is longing in the low and there is mercy in the gray. If the bass guitar keeps moving like a pulse beneath the floor, I will let the night undo me. I will not run anymore. Baseline under blue rain, pull me slow, pull me deep. I have dreams I never say, I have ghosts I never keep. Baseline under blue rain, hold me where the night feels true. If I fall into the darkness, let me fall with you. Blue. Soft flame. Baseline. Your saxophone mist, one last shadow, one last kiss. The Dusty brushes, slow and tender. Warm bass under amber light. Then to piano behind the rain. Smoky saxophone breathing near. There is amber in the rain tonight, falling softly on your face. Every shadow in this room has found a warmer place. You look at me so quietly, like I might disappear. But I am closer than the candle, I am burning near your fear. Do not hide the longing, let it move through you. I can feel the darkness turning into blue. Ember in the rain, melting into flame. Hold me through the silence, say my name again. Ember in the rain, warm against the pain. Love me where the night is soft and nothing feels the same. The piano leans in closer with a smoky minor glow. The saxophone keeps rising like a secret moving slow. Your hands are full of questions, my heart is full of night. But every time you touch me, the shadows turn to light. Do not ask for answers, let the feeling stay. Some love speaks in whispers, some love fades by day. Amber in the rain, melting into flame. Hold me through the silence, say my name again. Amber in the rain, warm against the pain. Love me where the night is soft and nothing feels the same. If my voice begins to tremble, let it climb into the dark. There is honey in my sorrow, there is fire in my heart. If the saxophone surrounds us, if the bass pulls us below, I will give you one confession I was afraid to let you know. Amber in the rain, melting into flame. Hold me through the silence, say my name again. Amber in the rain, warm against the pain. Love me where the night is soft and nothing feels the same. Amber rain, velvet blue. One slow breath, close to you. Smoky sax, low bass flame. In the dark, say my name. Dusty brushes, slow and close, warm bass breathing underneath. Beat a piano and Smoky goes hexagon drifting through the room. There is honey on the blade tonight, sweetness where the danger lies. You look at me through candle smoke like you can read my hidden eyes. I move so slowly through the dark with velvet shadows on my skin. Your heart is beating like a drum, as if the night could let us in. Do not fear the silence, let it wrap around. Some love speaks the deepest when it makes no sound. Honey on the blade, softly cutting through. I was made of midnight till I burn for you. Honey and you, honey on the blade, warm against the pain. Hold me in the blue light till I rise again. The piano leans against the rain. With every note it hides, the saxophone keeps circling like smoke that never dies. Your hands are warm around my name, your voice is low and near. I kept my heart behind the dark, but now it wants to hear. Do not ask for promises, let the moment breathe. I can feel the old cold starting now to leave. Honey on the blade, softly cutting through. I was made of midnight till I burn for you. Honey on the blade, warm against the pain. Hold me in the blue light till I rise again. If my voice begins to open, let it climb into the flame. There is sorrow in my sweetness, there is longing in my name. If the saxophone surrounds us, if the bass pulls us below, I will give you one soft secret I was scared to let love show. Honey, honey on the blade, softly cutting through. I was made of midnight till I burned for you. Honey on the blade, warm against the pain. Hold me in the blue light till I rise again. Honey light, velvet rain, one slow kiss through the pain. Smoky sax, low bass flame in the dark. Say my name. Loose, dusty drums, slow and drifting. Soft electric bass under moonlit rain. Then a piano in a wide blue room. Distant saxophone fading through mist. Midnight bends across the floor like velvet on your skin. Your eyes are dark, your voice is low. You ask where I have been. I keep my sorrow in a song, too soft to say out loud. But when the bass begins to move, I come down from the clouds. Do not break this silence, let it carry me. I can feel the night unfolding like a dark blue sea. Midnight bass reverie, pull me through the blue. I was lost inside the shadows till I drifted into you. Midnight bass reverie, slow beneath my heart. Love me in the quiet where the lonely pieces start. The piano speaks in minor light like rain behind the glass. The saxophone is far away, still crying for the past. Your touch is warm against the cold, your breath is close to mine. I was made of empty rooms, but you move like a sign. Do not ask for daylight, let the dream stay wide. Some love only finds us when the world steps aside. Midnight bass reverie, pull me through the blue. I was lost inside the shadows till I drifted into you. Midnight bass reverie, slow beneath my heart. Love me in the quiet where the lonely pieces start. If my voice begins to tremble, let it rise, but let it breathe. There is warmth inside the low end, there is hope beneath the grief. If the bass guitar keeps moving like a pulse beneath the rain, I will let the dark release me, I will learn to feel again. Midnight bass reverie, pull me through the blue. I was lost inside the shadows till I drifted into you. Midnight bass reverie, slow beneath my heart. Love me in the quiet where the lonely pieces start. Midnight bass, blue rays, blue rain, soft guitar, old pain. C'est du piano, saxophone, one slow breath, one last kiss. Dusty drums slow and heavy, and a piano under midnight blue. Distant saxophone breathing smoke, soft analog pad, tape is rising. I wear the dark like diamonds. trouble in. The city leaned in closer, with rain across its face. I smiled like I was harmless, then changed the shape of fate. Don't ask me where I came from, don't ask me where I go. I only bloom in shadows where broken lovers glow. Diamonds after dark, falling from my heart. Every kiss a spark, every touch a scar. Diamonds after dark, glitter in the pain. Love me while I vanish in the blue-black rain. Your voice was warm as whiskey, your hands were full of need. But I have loved too many who tried to make me bleed. The piano played in whispers, the saxophone turned gold. You held me like a secret, too dangerous to hold. Don't promise me the morning, don't swear you'll make me stay. I am the kind of midnight that never turns to day. Diamonds after dark, falling from my heart. Every kiss a spark, every touch a scar. Diamonds after dark, glitter in the pain. Love me while I vanish in the blue-black rain. If I haunt your empty hallway, if I call you through the smoke, no, I never meant to save you. I was every vow you broke. If my name becomes a fever, if my shadow stains your room, let the saxophone remember how I loved you like the moon. Diamonds after dark, falling from my heart. Every kiss a spark, every touch a scar. Diamonds after dark, glitter in the pain. Love me while I vanish in the blue-black rain. Diamonds after dark, softly falling. Diamonds after dark, hear me calling. Blue-black rain, velvet flame, say my name, never the same, never the same. Ultra minimal, dusty drums, barely breathing. Sub bass like a ghost under the floor. City piano and pearl gray silence, distant saxophone and trumpets high. I kept my sorrow in a pearl hidden beneath my tongue. You heard the silence in my voice before the song was sung. The city slept in silver rain, the room was cold and wide. You saw the halo around my face, but not the wound inside. Do not call me saxophone was far behind the trumpet, bent in grief like angels losing all their wings above a quiet street. You reached for me with open hands, but I was never there. Only a shimmer in the dark, only perfume in the air. Do not ask for daylight. Daylight makes me disappear. Some love is only beautiful when it cannot stay here. Pearl ashes falling through the blue. I was almost holy when I looked at you. Pearl ashes soft against the night. Love me like a whisper, then release the light. If my voice remains above you, let it tremble, let it rise like a thread of frozen silver through your lonely midnight sky. If my name becomes your silence, if my kiss becomes your pain, no, I loved you like a prayer, then became the rain again. Pearl ashes falling through the blue. I was almost holy when I looked at you. Pearl ashes soft against the night. Love me like a whisper and release the light. Pearl ashes, one pale flame. Sax in the distance, calling your name. Trumpet sigh softly, moonlight turns thin. I was your angel, never let in. Spars, dusty drums, almost still. Faints a bass breathing under glass. At a piano in cold blue space. Distant saxophone, lost in fog. I came through the room like winter light, soft on your face but sharp in the night. You heard my voice behind the door, like something you had dreamed before. The mirror held a silver flame. I watched it tremble with your name. You reached for me through violet air, but I was only halfway there. Do not speak too loudly, the dark can hear. Some love arrives slowly, then disappears. Pale siren, calling low from the place where lonely angels go. Pale siren, cold and sweet, lay your heart at my frozen feet. The piano moved like falling air, soft little notes that could not last. The saxophone cried far and thin, like smoke escaping from within. Your mouth was warm, your hands were kind, but I had Do not ask to hold me. Do not ask me why. I was made of moonlight, too pale to survive. Pale siren, calling low from the place where lonely angels go. Pale siren, cold and sweet, lay your heart at my frozen feet. If I kiss you like a secret, let the secret turn to mist. I was never meant for morning, only blue lips, only this. If you hear me after silence, in the hallway, in the rain, know I loved you without touching, then I faded from the frame. Pale siren, calling low from the place where lonely angels go. Pale siren, cold and sweet, lay your heart at my frozen feet. Pale siren, no goodbye, just a whisper passing by. Cold blue room, silver rain, one last breath says your name. Ultra minimal dusty drums, barely alive. Sub bass breathing under silence through the piano in a frozen hall. Distant sax and trumpets' eyes. I walk through a cathedral of smoke with silver on my tongue. Every candle held its breath, every shadow stayed young. You saw me standing in the blue, like a prayer without a sound. I was too high for your hands, too cold to touch the ground. Do not call me holy, do not call me yours. I am only moonlight behind velvet doors. Cathedral of smoke, lift me into night. I am the voice above you, pale and burning bright. Cathedral of smoke, hold the silence wide. Love me like a ghost song, then leave me inside. The piano moved like frozen rain, soft against the floor. The saxophone was far away, behind a silver door. The trumpet sighed like lost perfume from somewhere near the stars. You reached for me so carefully, but I was made of scars. Do not ask for morning, do not ask me why. Some women become music when they learn to die. Cathedral If my note remains at midnight, let it tremble in the glass. Let it float above your pillow like a love that could not last. If my name becomes a whisper on the ceiling in the rain, no, I kiss you from a distance, too beautiful for pain. Cathedral of smoke, lift me into night. I am the voice above you, pale and burning bright. Cathedral of smoke, hold the silence wide. Love me like a ghost song, then leave me inside. Cathedral of smoke, one note, one flame, cold light, slow breath, calling your name. Pale in the silence, high in the air. I was almost heaven, but never there. Loose, dusty drums, slow and distant, soft electric bass under city rain. View the piano in a smoky blue room, distant saxophone drifting like fog. I walk down slow, Fever Boulevard, with your shadow next to mine. The neon bends across my dress like a secret made of wine. The bass guitar is breathing low beneath the midnight air. Every step I take toward you feels like a beautiful day. Do not ask me where I'm going, let the blue lights lead. Some hearts only open when they finally bleed. Slow Fever Boulevard, pull me through the dark. I can feel your lonely fire, moving, moving, gun my heart. Slow Fever Boulevard, hold me where we are. Love me like the night is endless underneath the fading star. The piano speaks in broken gold, soft behind the rain. The saxophone is far away, still calling out my name. Your touch is warm, your eyes are deep, your silence understands. I was only drifting smoke till I fell into your hands. Do not promise daylight, let the shadows stay. Some dreams become real when the world fades away. Slow Fever Boulevard, pull me through the dark. I can feel your lonely fire moving under my heart. Slow Fever Boulevard, hold me where we are. Love me like the night is endless underneath the fading star. If my voice begins to rise now, let it glow, then let it fall. There is longing in the bassline, there is mercy in it all. If the saxophone surrounds us like a ghost inside the rain, I will leave my fear behind me. I will learn to saxophone fading in smoke. There was frost on my voice when I whispered your name. In a room without heat, in a love without flame. You stood by the window with rain in your eyes. I moved like a secret too pale for disguise. Do not come closer, the silence is thin. I am not the woman you thought you let in. Frost on her voice, snow on her skin. She sings like a ghost that the night keeps within. Frost on her voice, cold on your hands. Love her too slowly and you'll understand. The piano was sleeping in minor and gray. Each note felt like crystal, then melted away. The sax in the distance was broken and low, like someone still calling from under the snow. You wanted my body, you wanted my truth, but I was just moonlight passing through you. Do not ask questions, the dark never lies. It only reflects you in ghost-colored eyes. Frost on her voice, snow on her skin. She sings like a ghost that the night keeps within. Frost on her voice, cold on your hands. Love her too slowly and you'll understand. If I leave before morning, do not open the door. There is nothing behind me but blue on the floor. If my breath fills a mirror, if my song fills the rain, know I loved you in silence and became it again. Frost on her voice, snow on her skin. She sings like a ghost that the night keeps within. Frost on her voice, cold on your hands. Love her too slowly and you'll understand. Frost on her voice, soft as a wound. One last echo inside this room. Blue on the glass, smoke in the air. Call me once more, I am not there. Dusty drums breathing slow, tutor piano in blue light, distant saxophone haze, analog shadows rising. I found your letter in a glass of wine, red words bleeding through a crooked line. You said you loved me like a secret door, then disappeared across the marble floor. I wore my sorrow like a satin dress, soft on the skin but heavy on the chest. The city watched us from the window pane, two silhouettes dissolving in the rain. Don't say forever, not tonight. Forever sounds colder under neon light. Meet me in the blue hour, where the lonely angels fall, where the smoke moves like a flower and the moon forgets us all. Love me in the blue hour, with your hands around my name. I can taste your broken promise, like a kiss inside the flame. Your voice still lingers in the hotel room, low like thunder, sweet like perfume. The piano trembles on a minor chord, like it knows what we are running toward. I am the woman that the night designed. chase my shadow down the boulevard, but loving me was always hard. Don't ask for mercy, don't ask for truth. Some hearts get darker when they're close to you. Me in the blue hour, where the lonely angels fall, where the smoke moves like a flower and the moon forgets us all. Love me in the blue hour, with your hands around my neck. I can taste your broken promise, like a kiss inside the flame. If I leave before the morning, let the saxophone explain. I was never yours to hold, dear, I was only passing rain. If I smile like I am guilty, if I whisper like a prayer, know that darkness did not take me, I was always living there. Meet me in the blue hour, where the lonely angels fall, where the smoke moves like a flower and the moon forgets us all. Love me in the blue hour, with your hands around my neck. I can taste your broken promise, like a kiss inside the flame. Dusty brushes, soft and slow, warm bass under rosewood light, better piano through smoky air, saxophone glowing in the dark, rosewood after midnight, your shadow on the wall. The room is breathing softly, like it knows we might fall. You pour a little silence into my glass of blue. I wear my smile like velvet, but it trembles close to you. Do not break the moment, let it move like rain. I can feel the old ghost leaving through the flame. Rosewood after midnight, hold me in the glow. Love me where the bass is warm and the saxophone moves slow. Rosewood after midnight, soft beneath my name. Kiss me through the darkness till I forget the pain. The piano paints your heartbeat in a minor shade of gold. Every note is warmer than the lies I used to hold. Your hands are on my silence, your voice is near my skin. I was made for lonely nights, but you keep pulling me in. Do not ask forever, let the candles take. Some love blooms at midnight, then sweet. There is thunder under velvet, there is fire under me. If the smoky sack surrounds us, if the piano starts to cry, I